Hi, this is Nikki again. I had a little breather, but I'm back to do one more example because it's fresh on my mind and it's going into my every decision. So I figured the best way to show you guys a little bit about it and why I'm doing it is to show you how I'm using it. And here's the scenario. It is about 5 after 11. I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to go do my exercise. My SG, the number on my pump, is a 94. I can't exercise at a 94. I drop too fast. And I'd make it 5 minutes into the routine, the workout, whatever. My actual blood sugar is about a 135. You know, it's a 135, but whether or not that's a perfect number, who knows? Okay. I checked my iSig. My calibration factor is a 7.42. My last one, 10 minutes ago, was a 6.0. So I understand that my blood sugar is continuing to rise, and it's rising at a faster rate now. I know why that's happening. I was at minimum delivery for an hour and a half prior to starting these videos. And then I've had a cup of coffee. So even though it might be a short rise, right now I'm really on the rise, and I'm on a rise at 135. At a 135, if I were heading off to exercise before the calibration factor, before understanding this, I would be eating something to bump up my blood sugar so I wouldn't have a crash in the middle of it. I like to be able to enjoy it and not feel low in the middle, whatever. And there used to be a time that I bumped myself up to a 350 because that's what I needed to get through it without a problem. Yesterday, I did an entire 45-minute session at a 130 and a lot of it at about a 110 because I checked my calibration factor 2 times in the middle and saw that I was either continuing to rise a little bit or stable. And so I didn't need to bump up my sugar going into it. And then I was able to, I'm still trying to figure out what to do at different junctures, but I'm using this calibration factor to understand what to do right now. And in this case, at a 135, a BG of a 135, a calibration factor of a 7.42, which is moving pretty quickly, and knowing I'm getting ready to exercise, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to head out. I'm going to bring my sugar tabs because I am diabetic. And then I am going to bring my calculator and my tester. And I'm going to watch for a turnaround in my calibration factor because I might see that before I actually see a important change in my BG. And if I'm still at a 135 and all of a sudden my calibration factor is a 5.8, I know I'm stabilizing fast, which might be the beginning of a crash. If my next one is an 8, then I know that my sugar is continuing to rise. So without further ado, I'm going to go do that because I don't want to end up at a 300. Yesterday went really well, and I'd like not to die in today's and have it turn out I was really wrong. Thank you for watching.